What if survival did not depend on strength, or speed, or even protection? What if survival depended on deception, on convincing another creature to raise a child that was never theirs? In the quiet forests and wetlands of the world, one bird has perfected this strategy. When we think of danger in nature, we imagine claws, fangs, and predators. But sometimes, the most dangerous threat arrives silently. Not to hunt, not to chase, but to infiltrate. There is a bird that never builds a nest of its own. It does not gather twigs. It does not sit patiently over fragile eggs. It does not feed hungry chicks. Yet somehow, it thrives. In less than 10 seconds, a female cuckoo can change the fate of an entire family. She waits for the perfect moment. Then she dives into a chooja nest, removes one egg, and replaces it with her own. Quick, precise, ruthless. But the true story does not begin with the egg. It begins after the shell cracks. Because the chick that emerges is not an ordinary hatchling. Its first act is not survival. It is elimination. Across Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa, this strategy has unfolded for thousands of years. The common cuckoo is not rare, it is widespread, and its method is astonishingly effective. Scientists call this strategy obligate brood parasitism. It means the cuckoo has completely abandoned parenting. Instead of building and protecting, it transfers the cost of raising its young to another species. For the cuckoo, parenthood is not an investment. It is a transaction. Other birds, reed warblers, meadow pipits, become unwilling foster parents. They feed, they protect, they sacrifice. A single female cuckoo may lay up to 20 eggs in one season. But she does not place them in one nest. She spreads them across many. If one fails, another survives. It is a strategy built on probability. This is not random behavior. Each cuckoo often specializes in a specific host species. Its egg mimics the exact color and pattern of that host's clutch. An evolutionary arms race is constantly unfolding. High above a marshland, a female cuckoo watches. Below her, a reed warbler carefully constructs its nest. Twigs interwoven with care, a future being protected. The cuckoo waits patiently. The host leaves for a brief moment, 10 seconds. The cuckoo descends. In a single swift motion, she removes one egg and lays her own. Then she disappears. The newly placed egg blends almost seamlessly with the others. Same shape, same markings, nearly identical color. To the untrained eye, it is invisible. But sometimes, a host bird recognizes the deception and ejects the foreign egg. In response, some cuckoos return. They destroy the entire nest. Scientists call this behavior the mafia hypothesis. Comply or lose everything. But sometimes, roughly 12 days later, the cuckoo chick hatches, often before the host's own eggs. It is blind, featherless, fragile in appearance, but its instinct is already active. On its back is a small, sensitive hollow, a biological adaptation designed for one specific purpose. Within hours of birth, it begins to move. The chick wedges a host egg onto its back, struggles toward the edge of the nest, and pushes. The egg falls. One by one, the competition is removed. Sometimes it is not just eggs that fall. Sometimes it is living hatchlings. The nest grows quiet. No struggle, no visible aggression, only instinct. Now the cuckoo chick remains alone, the sole heir to all incoming food. It has secured complete control of the nest. Its call is loud, rapid, demanding. It mimics the sound of multiple hungry chicks. This super beggar cry triggers an intense feeding response from the foster parents. The host birds work endlessly. They deliver caterpillars, insects, larvae. The chick grows rapidly, often much larger than its foster parents. Yet the feeding never stops. The biological offspring are gone. The parents do not understand what happened. They continue nurturing the very chick that replaced their own. Their genetic legacy has vanished. But nature never stands still. Host species evolve better egg recognition, stronger defenses, more aggressive protection. The arms race continues. When the cuckoo fledges, it leaves its foster parents behind. Later, it will migrate thousands of miles to Africa, alone, guided by instinct. Even independence is built into its strategy. The cuckoo's method is brutal, but it is efficient. By shifting the burden of parenting onto another species, it maximizes survival with minimal investment. In nature, success does not require fairness, only results. In the end, the cuckoo is not cruel. It is efficient. It does not hate. It does not choose violence. It follows instinct, a strategy refined over thousands of years by natural selection. In nature, there are no villains, only survivors. And while the foster parents will never understand what happened, the cuckoo will continue its journey, crossing continents, carrying forward a bloodline built on deception. Brutal, precise, unstoppable. This is evolution.